Hey everyone, I'm an EMT from Arkansas and I've got a story for you that still sends chills down my spine. Imagine working night shifts in a rural part of the state, surrounded by dense forests and rugged mountains. One night we got a 911 call from an elderly woman who said she'd found her husband, apparently dead. In our area, EMS usually arrives before law enforcement. This call was about 55 minutes deep into a remote part of the national forest, nearly uninhabited and way off the beaten path. We followed GPS directions as far as we could, but eventually the route disappeared. The road we were on wasn't on any paper map, didn't show up on GPS, and wasn't searchable on our phones. We were, for all practical purposes, in the middle of nowhere. No cell service, no radio contact with dispatch or the sheriff's office. Total silence. We decided to turn back, but the road was so narrow that our ambulance scraped against tree trunks as we reversed. It was more like an ATV trail than a road. I spent about 30 minutes carefully backing up while my partner guided me to avoid hitting anything. Finally, we found a spot wide enough to turn around and began heading back out. That's when I noticed something in the road. I pointed it out to my partner and stopped the vehicle. The figure moved toward us. It looked like a man, dressed entirely in black. We sat there for about 30 seconds, just staring at him staring at us, both of us whispering, "What the hell? What the hell?" Then without a word, the figure turned and pointed down a narrow side road we hadn't seen before. It was pitch black out there, and the road didn't show up on any GPS or map. We tried again to radio for backup. No luck. No signal at all. After a quick debate, we figured this guy might be a neighbor trying to help us, so we cautiously turned down the road he pointed to. Meanwhile, I've got banjo music playing in my head, and I'm thinking of every possible way this could go sideways. I've been on calls before where someone pulled a knife on us or tried to rob us for narcotics. Deep woods and meth don't mix well. Eventually, we rolled up to a small trailer, well over an hour from the nearest highway. Later, we learned dispatch was in a full-blown panic because they couldn't even see our satellite tracker anymore. We stepped inside and found an elderly woman sitting on the floor beside a man's body. The man was already in full rigor mortis. He'd been dead for several hours. As we consoled the woman, we asked if she had any neighbors. She said the nearest one was the house we passed about 7 miles back. We confirmed the death and used her landline to contact the sheriff's office to request the coroner and deputies. When law enforcement finally arrived, we asked if they'd seen the man who pointed us to the house. They said no. They had just followed our tire tracks through the mud. My partner and I got out of there fast. We never talked about it again. To this day, I still get shivers anytime we have to head deep into the forest. Thanks for listening, and stay safe out there.